Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Brownie from the Youngs. Today we're going over some more Breakers of Shadow stuff. So since Breakers of Shadow comes out this week, we have to talk about all the cool Breakers of Shadow stuff there is to talk about. And for the next installment of our Breakers of Shadow week, I'm talking about this card today, Cyber Dragon Infinity. Oh, this guy is great. Right now, sneak peek price, he lowest on eBay I see for buy it now is $71. Oh my God, are you serious? $71 for an Infinity? Have you lost your mind? People are buying this. Allow me to explain. Rafflesia is another card that I think is really solid. That's $30. That's too much for her. Okay, given the fact there are two secrets per box and there's gonna be so much stuff open, there's gonna be oversaturation signals in the market. I already have a separate video talking about that whole shebang. So Rafflesia will drop, but I think Rafflesia is probably actually gonna have a bigger impact on the meta than Cyber Dragon Infinity. Have I lost my mind? No, I haven't lost my mind. Let me explain. Judging from the OCG, when Cyber Dragon Infinity first dropped, he came in Cross Souls in the OCG, which was like March or April. I'm not sure. I know how the TCG set cycle is, but I remember the months for the OCG. I'm pretty sure it was early April. Yeah, doesn't really matter. I'm pretty so the Cyber Dragon Infinity was really good in Mass Hero. Essentially, the main combo: if you just summon Darklaw and Infinity, you win. It's how do you deal with a card? How do you deal with Darklaw, who's gonna discourage you from searching? He's gonna make it so all your stuff is banished when it hits the grave, and you have Infinity start negating cards that are a threat. So your opponent has to waste a lot of resources to kill those two cards, and if they finally break that board, they lost all their resources trying to kill those two, and it was pretty solid. But keep in mind that was a Necros format, and when I mean Necros format, I mean that was when they had Brio, Unicore. Yeah, so they had Brio Unicore at 1, and so same with Cycle, but they had Manju at 2 and Senju at 3. I don't know why they put those cards back to multiples. Those cards are broken. Are you kidding me? But so Necros was still one of the best decks. It wasn't the very. It probably was arguably the very best at that time, but it wasn't like by the insane margin that it was in the TCG. Like by 60%. Necros have really gone downhill since then because of it got hit and there are other decks on the rise, which is kind of good. Their format was actually pretty balanced, but Infinity was just like a small part of that meta. But that's completely different than the meta we're about to enter. We're about to enter Pepe format, and this is my sample Pepe deck that I've been I'm not working on this deck that much. I'm playing BA at my next regional, and this is just what I use just I guess test help let the other guys have a Pepe deck to test against. I know when I play this deck, Infinity's not that good. It's hard to summon. Okay, I know it requires 3 level 4s. Okay. And you're like, oh, no, it doesn't. Peter Brown, you know, it requires 2 level 4s. You make where's my man's Ptolemaeus? Oh yeah, great Ptolemaeus, greatly designed card. I don't complain about many cards, but this card and Pendulum Sorcerer, I really do not like. You can just make two level 4s, make Ptolemaeus. End phase. Activate the effect. Add Constellarite Diamond from your extra deck attaches to Ptolemaeus. During your opponent's turn, should the need arise, you can detach 3 materials to summon the Cyber Dragon Nova. Or, God forbid, your Ptolemaeus survives. Then on your turn, you can detach 3 materials, summon Cyber Dragon Nova, enter your main phase, just throw down on Infinity. So Xyz onto Xyz onto Xyz, and Infinity has 2 materials. You did make Infinity off 2 materials, so was I lying? No, I wasn't lying, because you have to wait a turn. You're gonna wait a turn in Pepe format. They're gonna kill you. I know he's a 26 booty. They're gonna absolutely kill you. Have you lost your mind? Infinity requires three level 4s in it for it to be potentially viable. Okay, that's pretty investive. All right, you only have 5 monsters. When you if you pendulum summon 5, use 3 of them to make Infinity. You're really gonna have to start abusing cards like Trick Clown and like cards that really let you summon more cards like Instant Fusion. Like you're gonna have to take advantage of those cards in order to make, I guess, like mitigate the cost for Infinity. But 3 level 4s for Infinity is actually a lot for what he does. He negates 1 card, and he's like, oh dude, he's Quasar. He negates any card. I know he negates any card. That's pretty good, but that's just 1 card. It's so easy to bait out nowadays. Cards like Ghost Hugger. I know they had Ghost Hugger in the OCG, but like Ghost Hugger is already gonna be played at 3 now. They didn't play it at 3 in the OCG because it was only really good against Infinity. In that format where you had Necros, Klee, like it was good against Scout when Klee was really annoying. They had Mass Hero, Atlanteans. It wasn't very good against Atlanteans because they had Neptubus came out in Cross Souls as well. But Ghost Hugger, we got Luster Pendulum and we have Monk Keyboard. Those are two pretty good enough reasons to main deck 3 Ghost Ogre in this upcoming format, and you can hit problem extra cards, and you can also hit Ptolemais, which is pretty nice. But you can also do out Infinity. Why? Because if your opponent negates, if you activate Infinity, try to negate something, your opponent can Ghost Ogre it, and while the negation will still resolve, Ghost Ogre just kills the Infinity, so it's not a problem. And there's so many ways to out Infinity because Pepe can make multiple rank 4s really easy. So hey, if the first rank 4 doesn't work, fine, I'll just make a second one. Direwolf Infinity. Oh, Infinity's gonna have to negate that. He doesn't have a choice. And then fine. Oh, now I'll make my Castell and I'll get rid of that. So Infinity's not that good. But you know what's a better stun card is this Traptrix Rafflesia card. I like Rafflesia. I haven't finished. I do have a separate Pepe deck that utilizes Rafflesia that I've been working on that I'm not entirely proud of of showcasing because it's not really like I don't think it's very presentable at that point, but it's still a work in progress. But I found that in testing that Rafflesia is a much better stun card than Cyber Dragon Infinity because Time Space and Tropical Nightmare and Bottomless Trouble, those are some pretty powerful cards. Okay, that really stuns your opponent. If they pendulum summon 5s, you can time space. Yeah, you take 5,000, but they're screwed after they go back to the deck. It's really freaking nuts. Rafflesia. You shouldn't buy it when it's 30. It's gonna drop because it's 30 now. That's before the set actually drops. I know these cards are hyperinflated because the set hasn't officially come out yet. That's how sneak peek prices work. But why is Infinity $75? Or $70, pretty much $70 flat, and Storm Strike is like 75, or it's actually gone up to like $80 right now. That's pretty good. But like these cards are so close in price, even though Storm Strike is like a 3 of in a lot of decks that aren't Pepe, and Infinity is like a 0, 1 of. I don't know. I feel like people are overhyping this card. This card's not $75 good. I've seen stories of people are like, oh, I sold Infinity for $100 at Sneak. I was like, are you serious? Did the guy who buy it really think it's gonna stay at $100? Maybe Pendulum Sorcerer, a card that's a mandatory 3 of in the very best deck, is worth $100. Not Infinity. Not at all. He's not that good. Chill out, TCG. Chill, dude. Yeah, man, I don't know. Infinity, pretty invested. Only the one card. So many ways to bait it out. Rafflesia is a better stun card. Some Notice is also really good at negating and destroying Infinity. They use 3 level 4s to summon, and if you use pendulums, they go to the graveyard, and you can't get them back, and you're really upset, and it's not gonna go your way, dude. It's not gonna go your way. So we just have to see how this all works out. If you have Infinity, just sell it. I really think you should. It's good. It's a good card. It's genuinely good. It's not $75 good. It's like $20-$30 good. Seriously, given the fact that there's 2 secrets per box, and people ripping this card apart, it might even go lower than that. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to predict all these prices when we're entering something that's completely different? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Who knows what's gonna happen coming up on Friday, but it will be interesting to watch. However, I can pretty much say for certain that Infinity it's nowhere to go but down. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below of Infinity. Think it's overhyped? I don't know. I'm paying attention to the OCG. I know Ptolemais got banned over there, but like it's such a different format. In Pepe format, it's just unrealistic to think that Infinity is the be all end all. I know Rafflesia isn't the be all end all either, but you know what? It's a hell of a lot better than It's a hell of a lot better stun card in the Pepe format than Infinity is, but we'll see how that goes. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below with Cyber Dragon Infinity, and I guess Traptrix Rafflesia as well, since we're kind of talking about her soon. We're talking about her as well. Hopefully I pull one of these every one of the Rafflesias that could really use them. I don't know, we got Infinity. It's okay. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.